it's all good. Rest easy now, brother, it's all right. All right.
Tony from 6th String Country here. We're going to be looking at this country hybrid Pickin guitar solo over a pretty standard up-tempo country progression. The song's called Rest Easy, It's Alright by Tony Baker and the Mercy Wheel off the album General Reflections on Being Human. So you're going to want kind of a classic country Pickin tone, just bridge pickup, maybe just a little bit of slapback delay, some compression, and just a little bit of tube amp style overdrive. Okay. And this is all tabbed out beneath the video player at 6stringcountry.com. So let's jump right in here. I'll play through it nice and slow. We'll go half by half. So I'll do the first half nice and slow, then we'll learn it note by note, and then we'll do the second half. And then at the end, we'll turn on the metronome and play it with just the metronome at full speed. Hopefully there's gonna be a number of licks or riffs in here that you can steal and kind of put in the toolbox and be able to pull out whenever you're playing kind of up-tempo country in the key of E. All right, so here we go. First part looks like this. All right. We're going to start by sliding from around the 12th fret of the low E string. Then the first riff is... So we're doing, this is a lot of the E major diatonic and pentatonic scales along with E blues, the E blues scale, all right? And we've got open low E string to 2nd to 4, 2 to 4 on A, 2 to 4 on D, slide up to 6, 4 of G, and then back to 6 of D. So 1, 2 E and now we're going to do some hybrid picking. We got our pick on the D string, and we're going to cluck the G string on our right hand with our middle finger. And we do. All right, so 7 on D, 6 on G, then slide down to 6, then 4 on G, 6 to 4, and then 2 on G, and then you can cluck 4, 4 pull off to 2, and then D string 4th fret and back to 2. And that's gonna set us up for the E riff, okay? So far this is over, that measure was over an A chord. So we're sliding in. Then this is over an A chord. And this next riff is gonna be over an E chord. We'll start by sliding up 4 to 6 on the D string. Okay, so 4 to 6, then over to G, 4, 6, 7, and then cluck the 5th fret of B, and then a quick 7, 6, 4 on G, then back to 6, 4, then over to the D string, 6th fret, 4th, 6, 4, 2, and then 4th fret of A. All right, so that one more time. The next riff is over a B7 chord. This is just kind of a trick. Think about this B7 shape, or think about this bar chord shape. This is a triad for B, right? We're just walking up to each one chromatically. And I'm picking down here on the 2nd fret, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, then cluck that 2nd fret of high E, back down, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, and now we're going to be back here on the 4th fret of D for the E chord that comes next, and we'll go like this. All right, so for that part, we're going 4 to 6 on D, and we're doing double stops, 4 to 6, and then 5th fret of B. And by the way, this is a an E chord, right? So we're just kind of outlining this E chord, and also this is an E chord. We're working up from here to here. Classic kind of country move right there, all right? So 4 to 6, then 5 of B, 6, 7, and then 7 of B, 7, 8, 8 of B, 8, 9, 9 of B, then on the D string, 9 to 11, and now we're to the second half of the solo, all right? I'll demonstrate that now. We just did. And this is where the harmony starts. All right, so let's learn it. We just did this, we're 9, 11, now 10 of B, now 12, 10, bend up 12, cluck with your pinky finger 12 of high E, and now we have this kind of roll. All right, so we bent up, then we're gonna come down, 10, real fast, and then 11 of G, then cluck the 12th fret of B, pick the 11th fret of G, and cluck that 10th fret. And then to finish that measure, it's 9, 10, 9. So one more time. And that's the next move right there, 11 to 12. It's the same kind of roll that we got going on here. So we got 11, bend up, and then 12 of high E, come back down. Same kind of thing, we're coming back down real fast, pull off the 9, then 11 of D, cluck 11 of G, back to D, and then cluck the 9th fret of G. Then for the harmony start here, we go 11 of D, 9 of G, 11, 9 of B, 10, 12, and then we do this. All right, so we've got 12 of B, high E and B, cluck that, pick the B string, 11, 9, 12, 10, 9 on B, and then the same kind of roll thing. So 11, bend it up, 12 of B this time, come back down, roll it over to 11 of D, G, D, and then 9th fret of the G string. And to end, that's just 11, 9, bend on 11, and back to 9. All right, before we play with the metronome, let's quick go over the harmony at the end. So when this guitar does, the harmony part is okay, so let's learn that real quick. We're just walking this up in third. So it's 11 of G, 9 of B, 10, 12, 9, 11 of high E. And then get your finger set here, barring the high E string on the 12th fret, and reach up with your pinky to 16, then to the B string, 14, and then we're gonna go down to 12. All right, so we're up here 16, 12, 14, then 12, slide down to 11, 14 of B, 12, 10th fret of B. You'll need a little pointer finger support here, bend that up. 12th fret of high E, cluck it, come back down. Same kind of roll thing, so we're coming back down on 10. 9, 11 of G, 10 of B, back to G string, 9 of B, and then 10, 9, bend on 10, and back to 9. And that's the whole harmony part. And that gets us through this whole solo. So like I said, I hope there's some good usable riffs in there for you. It's just kind of a fast up-tempo country, hybrid picking, chicken picking kind of thing. So let's turn on the metronome, and when you're ready, it's at 100 beats per minute. If you need to kind of work it up, you can start at about 75 or 80 beats per minute and just bump it up a couple at a time. When you're ready, you can play it with me right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. One, two, three.
Rest easy now, brother Rich, all right, all right. If it takes two, you know that we're not fighting.